Hi, Amps. Pastor Jared here. PJ again. We've been taking questions from some of our riders who've seen some of our video blogs. And so we've got a question that has just come in, and I'm going to let Ruben ask that question, and I'm going to do my best to answer it.
Okay, now this question comes from Jenny from Colorado. It says, deer crossings. Does that mean that deer only cross in that spot? And if so, how do they know to do this? Do they walk down to where the sign is and cross over there? I guess they're more intelligent than what we thought. What do you think, PJ?
That's a great question, Jenny. As a matter of fact, I was just thinking about this question when I read it. Deer are more intelligent than we think, but not just deer in general. Does, the female deer, are not quite as intelligent. And the reason I know does are the female deer is from the song that says doe, a deer, a female deer. That. So that's how I know that does are female deers because it's in the song. But the male deer, the bucks, are actually smart. You take, for example, like a car. The way you tune a radio station is in a car is by the antenna, right?
Yeah.
Well, deers have basically, or bucks have basic antennas. They're called antlers on their head. And what it does is it tunes them in to an extraterrestrial type satellite signal. And placed inside of these deer crossing signs are some sort of frequency that goes out. It's kind of like a silence. It's undetectable to human ears, actually. And it's on the back of every deer crossing sign. If you go and look at a deer crossing sign, you won't be able to see it. But if you feel right in the middle of the deer crossing sign, there's probably some little hump or something that you can feel, just a little bit of a protrusion or whatever the word is. And what that does, that sends a signal off that's undetectable to human ears, and does can't pick it up. That's why more does get hit. You don't see too many bucks laying on the side of the road. You don't see bucks laying on the side of the road, but you see does. And this has nothing to do with the female gender specifically, because women are pretty smart for the most part. But women deer, female deer, are not typically smart. That's why they get ran over. But males have the antennas, which are called antlers on bucks. And they pick up this signal that's given off by the deer crossings. And so they are drawn to that deer crossing sign, and they cross right there. It's amazing. One time I was driving down the street, and I saw like 10 deer in single file line crossing across that crosswalk where... So it was amazing. And so, yes, they do cross at the signs. That's why, and they are more intelligent than you would think.
Wow. So do you think that they pick up the internet and all that stuff with their antlers too?
I think they pick up radio. I think they pick up ESPN radio, Mike and Mike in the morning.
It's one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites, too. Anyway, this is PJ signing out, and hopefully that answered your question, Jenny.